Well, good afternoon everyone. I don't know when the cut off for afternoon and evening is, but it's nearly there. It's about 5:30. My rods are already in the water. Welcome to Shakespeare Beach. Now today is one of those days that I get quite often when I get the opportunity to go fishing. The tides are just not quite right. Today is one of those days. Finished work at 4, high tide was just before 4. So I'm joined by Pete and Mark. Pete's come and picked me up. We've raced straight down here and we're just going to fish the ebb. We're going to fish the ebb, see if we get anything. Hopefully the next hour or so we should have a good chance of getting a fish. We were going to head towards Deal and maybe fish Deal Pier or Ramsgate Harbour Arm, but we have got a really strong northeasterly breeze which would have been right in our face and would have made things very uncomfortable. So that was the reason we chose to come here. This beach is quite a deep beach, always has water. Hopefully it will have fish, but it's not a very big tide today, so we're going to have to wait and see. The water here, very clear, a lot of clarity, really nice. Just a little ripple, wind ripple on the surface, but it's not choppy, not dirty, so I couldn't ask for anything more. I've got 2 small big baits out. I've basically got a small peeler crab on one rod, and I have just whacked that one out, and then I have put a bluey and squid wrap on the other one and put that one out too. I might change it up. I might then put one to a flapper. I haven't got any fresh worms, none of us got any fresh worms. Haven't had time to get to the tackle shop, so we're working on frozen bait, and we're just going to make the best, or try and make the best out of what we got and what we can do. So if we get fish, great. If we get dogfish, that's fine. No fresh bait, not really the right tide, and a lot of people in this boat as well. A lot of people just can't get out and fish all the time, and you just got to make the most of it, and you never know when them fish are going to come on the feed. So that's what we're hoping, that's what we're going by. We're hoping that something special will come in on this ebb and we will hook into it, one of us. Anyway, I'll show you the rods, the reel, the setup when I bring them in. Anyway, let's get to the fish. There's Pete. Hello Pete. It was his birthday yesterday. It was his birthday yesterday, kept it quiet. He's in a foul mood today. He really is. Mr. Grump. I mean, getting a wave is something special. What was that?
No, just saying.
What was that?
Nothing, mate.
Foul mood. I've had it all the way down here. Him going on and on in my ear, moaning about this. People that know you, right?
My fans.
Your fans. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Go on.
I know that I don't get the up. It comes from you.
It comes from me. Don't you point your glasses at me. Who do you think you are?
You're a grumpy little person. Isn't he, Mark?
You might have a point. I'm not
thank you,
grumpy.
mate.
I'm not. Mark's just sticking up for him. Don't know why. Trying to get free McDonald's or something. Right, well, Mark's got 2 rods out. I've got 2 rods out. Pete's had to reset up because of his issues at Sandgate last week when he had no tripod, no head torch, no trousers, nothing. He lost everything, so he's resetting up. He's going to go out now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to get some fish before this water goes, because I'd like to get an underwater shot because it's very clear. So we're coming over to Pete because he had a bite, but has he lost it? You got it? Yeah, I'll get it, mate. You got it? Yeah. Right, let me get these glasses. Feel good? We're doing dogfish. Well done, mate. That's only been out 10 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it a little... Oh, it's a dogfish. And you can see it out there. Very clear. Well, there we go, mate. Fish is a fish. With all of our frozen bait. That's really good, mate.
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Right, Pete's just got his dogfish, so let's see if we can get some underwater footage of this swimming off. Be quite nice. Go for it, mate. Well, that was a good fish for Pete, but he is nicked. He's nicked my sock. Took my sock off. What have you done with my sock? Here he is. He's nicked my sock. You I've had to walk up the beach without a sock and it hurts and it's cold, it's freezing.
Get her having a go at me.
That's what I keep having a go at you.
Yeah, you're always bothering
You
me.
wait now, that's it.
Well, you want to bring it
Oh
on,
mate,
son.
I'll bring it on.
Yeah.
You watch it.
You're little.
Yeah, I know I'm little, don't
That's a
worry.
lot of bring on.
Nicking my sock is below the belt.
Yeah, well, you asked for it.
Right, that's it. He's nicked my sock. Yeah, this is it.
I'm having a bit
War.
of birthday cake.
This means war. Pardon? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, truffle shuffle. What did you say?
I said I saw it as a toddler's stuff.
You were a toddler's sock. Yeah, it is the size of a toddler's sock. These two have had it now. That's it. That is it. Got to think of something. Think sharp. Right, so what I'm going to do is bring in this Sonic, which has got Peter crab on it, and I'm going to try and get a small, like a 2-hook flapper or something like that, smaller bait. See if I can scratch around for something, because I've got the other one out with a ray bait. I don't like the size of the tide for rays, it's a bit on the small side. It's a bit on the small side for smooth hounds as well, but I'm not going to fish two big baits now. I'm going to fish one big, one small, and scratch around. So let's get this in. I'll show you the rig I had on it, and I'll show you the rig I'm going to put on it. Oh, that causes me a dilemma, doesn't it? Because there is no bait on that at all. That causes me a dilemma. What do I do? What do I do?
Because you don't want to talk to me anymore, because I've upset you for stealing your sock, I've got a friend called Kevin.
He's a bit dry, isn't he?
Yeah, he's, you know, but he's got a sense of humour a bit more than you.
Lovely, Kevin the
Stop
dogfish.
laughing.
Well, I'm more laughing about the old person crumb around your mouth. I mean,
Alright, people like me for that.
do they?
Yeah.
Your fans? Say hello to your fans.
Hello, fans.
So you got something to say to them?
Just thank you for putting nice comments about me. A bit more than you do.
I really don't know what's happened to Pete lately. He's got a bit of an ego now. 1 or 2 dogfish, and his head's gone. Anyway, I'm in a bit of a dilemma. I was going to change my rig, but I'm not going to. I'm going to give it one more go. Still a bit enough water there. I'm going to give it one more go with the Peter crab. So I'll show you me putting the Peter crab on, and then we'll get it back out. I'll show you the rig as well on this rod while I'm here. So let's do that. So this is what I got. They're like a bit bigger than a 50p size Peter crab, and then I built these pulley rigs earlier and they are just basically one hook pulley rig, 60-pound rig body, 40-pound hook length, and I think they're mustard hoodlum hooks, size 4.0. Really easy to get a crab on. I'm not peeling anything off this crab, I'm just going through the back socket like that, and then getting it just bait elastic on. I mean, it could have been crabs that stripped my last one because it was completely bare, but even if crabs are stripping it, means it's edible. So let's get this one bait elastic on. That claw's gone, but that's fine. There we go. Voila. Get that up. That there, ready for casting. So when we got here and set up, this rock here was just poking out of the water. The water was sort of lapping up to here and then coming back down. And now we've been here probably an hour and a half, and that's probably dropped down, I would say, to where it was about a metre. So we've lost about a metre. Those footprints are just where I cast that second crab bait out. Still got plenty of depth here, it's a very deep beach. Well, I'm gonna bring this one out in for the first time. Mark has just said that he's been stripped. Oh, that feels heavy. Why does that feel heavy? Why does that feel heavy? Doesn't feel like a fish though. Don't know what that was. Nothing now, but I think these baits are getting stripped a little bit, so get a fresh bait on, get that back out. If I get nothing this time, I will change one of them over, get a bit of worm out. Well, look at that. Don't know if you can see that. That is what happens when a swivel gives up on you. So I've lost my hook length because the swivel has given up on me, and this rig is not that old. Dodgy swivel, happens now and again. Anyway, get another rig on there, get rigged up and back out. So I've just clipped another up and over rig on, and as you can see, that goes right up and over. The bait clips up and the hook line goes up and over the clip at the top, and that's back on my cross power heavy. And what I'm going to put on that, because I've got a bluey here, so I'm going to take the head off there, the hard part of the head, leave the eye, take the belly off best I can, like so. There we go. I've got a bit of head and belly, and I'm going to match it with a nice chunk of mackerel like that. That can go like that. Probably don't want that as wide as that. Try and get it nice and thin, keeping the bait elastic even. No rush, don't rush and do this all over the place. You get kinked bait, which then kinks up when it's in the water more easily. The straighter the bait, the less likely you are to have any problems. 2 big hooks on here, so just seeing whether that go right through, which it might do. So I managed to get that big hook right the way through. I'll start elasticing that up again. Pull it down to the shank of the hook, like so. And that's enough of a hook point showing. I don't like to have it sticking real clear with the bait right pinned to the shank of the hook, so you've got this big gap, this big protruding hook. That's protruding enough for me to hook a fish. If it protrudes too much, I'm worried that the fish might feel it and turn away before it even takes the bait. And the second one goes in like this. Nice and tight, nice bit of meat showing there. That's not too much bait elastic. You can see that it all just sinks into that bait. That bait is billowing out through it. Hook point there, hidden pretty well. Let's see if we can get a fish. Looks like Pete's in again. Look at this. Perhaps he is the star of the show. Feel good or feel doggy? Might be a ray, might be a little skate, mate. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. What was that on, Pete? Squid. On a bit of squid. It is another doggy. That's all right, mate. Fish is a fish. It is a big dogfish. That is a big dogfish, mate. That is a nice dogfish. That's £1.5. Well done, mate. It's a lovely fish, Pete.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Get him unhooked and get him released, mate. Yeah. Well done. So Pete, with his one rod, is doing pretty well. He's had a couple of dogfish. I haven't had a bite. Mark hasn't had a bite. But I'm not too worried about that. I'm not overly fussed on catching dogfish. So I'm happy to take a blank and try out different things. There's no point in us all doing the same thing, because all we're going to do is get dogfish. So if he's happy doing that, that's great. Get some fish for this video. I'm going to try out some different things. I think when my crab bait comes in again, I might put a flapper rig on and put some worm, some frozen worm on it, and see if I can pick up something a little bit different. It's a lovely evening now. The wind has died a bit. The sky has cleared. There's barely a cloud in sight. Can't really complain. Just want to fish. Mark's got a fish. Just seen that. Looked very dogfish like. It's got a nice bend in the rod. I'm the only one without a bite. Well done, mate. Yeah, that's going too. Oh, there's some fish about. I'm just about to change my rig. Oh, go a bit easy, mate. But don't go slack. Go easy, but don't go too slack. You've got something there, mate. What bait did you have on this rod, mate?
Squid.
Bit of squid. That's what Pete's been fishing as well, squid. Oh, you've got a ray, you've got a thorny. Oh, mate. Beautiful, mate. Look at that. Well done, Mark. He's in. Lovely. Beautiful fish, mate. Let's get him unhooked, yeah. So here's Mark with his thornback, or skate as people call them. Lovely, mate. Well done.
Thank
well
you.
done.
That's worth coming, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good fish, mate. That is a good fish. So I'm pleased for you, mate. Nice little fish there. We'll get some photos and we're putting back. Right, just about to release Mark's ray, and all for the cause. I'm going to get wet to get an underwater shot. Well, I definitely need a change of tack. Talking to myself, mate. Talking to myself. Oh, this feels like it's got a fish on it. Have I got a fish, or have I got my other rod? I'm not sure. Feels heavy. I haven't seen any bites, but I've been mucking around with Mark and his fish. No, it's going light. It's going light. Might be a crab on there. Yeah, that's gone. Right, I do need to change the tack. I'm gonna put a 2-hook flapper on this with some worms, see what's about to. There's some smaller stuff about. Then I might do something really quirky on the other one. Happy for them to catch the fish, and I'm happy to try out an experiment. Right, I've just brought in my second rod because it was going to be in the way of casting out my next rig, but bait is untouched pretty much. I'm going to change this up in a minute to something really different, so I'll show you in a minute. But let me show you what I've done on the Sonic. So I've just taken off the pulley rig that had the crab on it, and I have put on a short 3-hook boom rig. It's got frozen blacks, dungy blacks on there, tipped with squid tentacles. That very simple basic rig. It's not going to go far, just an overhead, sort of 60 yards. See if we can get something out there on this. Right, Mark is just reeling in. I've just cast out and got caught around the tip guide, so I'm going to bring it back in. Mark has got a dogfish here. There it is. We're going to see him in a minute. Let me just get mine in and back out again, because it wrapped as I was casting, which I hate. But I'll come and see you in a minute, mate. Fish everywhere except for me. And I'm going all out with my next rig, so don't expect a lot, but right, baits are all right on this. Get that clip back up. Yeah, a little bit of slack as I cast, and it went over the tip of the rod. So we'll try this again. Let's go out again. That's better. Ah, that's going out nicely. Slow it down. Don't want it too far. There we go. Beautiful. Here's Mark with his second fish. A bit smaller than Pete's ones, but still nice, mate.
Yeah.
I'm not getting wet for him.
Nah.
No.
He's no good for dinner either.
No, I've got enough. I took a few last week, so I did. So he can go back.
Put one back there,
Go on, go and put him back, mate. Well done. Mark's going to release him. Something to show you. Here we go. Now, that looks a bit odd to you. This is a dongle rig. Now, this is a true dongle rig, a dingle dangle, known in South Africa as a dingle dangle or a dongle rig. This is not a pulley rig with a hair rig. This is not a pulley dropper with a hair rig. This is a rig all on its own. So basically, let me just untangle it. The principle of the rig is to be able to cast a large bait on a single hook and you're casting it basically on the breaking strain of the hook rig length. So there's the hook length, got a circle hook there, bait clips below it on this dongle, dingle, dangle, whatever you know it as. What I hold it in place, there's a loop in there, and I hold it in place with the silicone, so I can push that silicone round and then I can manipulate that silicone. It's not easy, but I can do it over the barb with the hook just by squeezing it and off. This is a floating dongle, so that is a piece of flip-flop. What I've done is put this straight through it, and now what I'm going to do is bait this up with a whole squid. And basically this allows you to fish a weak lead link. So it's a very simple rig. You've got one swivel at the top where you attach your hook length, which is going to be 80 pound or above, and then a weak lead link. That link is longer than your hook length. It's got a bent rig clip on the bottom. On that we're going to clip the lead, and then that will clip up on the bottom of the dongle. I'll show you it when it's done. Let's get this baited up. So what I've got here is a whole squid. What I want to try and do is get that dongle in that squid like so, so it's completely fully floaty. Have that out the top. So I'm going to take the head off, and I haven't done this before, so I'm sort of trying to work it out as I go. What I'm going to do is push that down inside there. Right, there we go. This is going down there, trying to squeeze it up. There it goes. That's going lovely actually. I need to feel for the, I'll make a little hole somewhere here like that. There we go. Right, so I've managed to get the loop of wire out the bottom of that squid like so. That's there. It's all the way up there like so. And that I'm going to just bait elastic. Then I'm going to put that through there like so, and bait elastic that together. Right, voila, I have got a big floaty pop-up squid that is going to be like that in the water. Got a loop knot, perfection loop knot there, allows that circle hook to move freely, go into the corner of a fish's mouth. Let's get this on to the rod. So in front of me here you can see the squid. This on that rig there clips onto the loop like so, and as you can see the whole of that lead line, the lead link is loose. It's not under tension. The hook snood is under tension. This allows me to cast a big bait, because if the bait outweighs the lead, then it's always going to come unclipped. This won't come unclipped. This also puts my lead on a weak link, so if I do hook something big, I can lose the lead and get it in. This is going to pop up hopefully. So let's get this out at about 40-50 yards, see what happens. Right, the sun is dropping. I mean, it's an ideal time for a bass. That's what I'm going for. Not too hard. That'll do there. Lovely. Very happy with that. Let's hope this works. Leaving my rods to see these two. Mark's got a bite on this one. You got a bite, haven't you, Mark? No, I'm pretty sure you have. And Pete's got a fish down here. But I don't want to walk away from my rods too much. Not as fast as I used to be. What's he got? I can't buy a bite today. But I don't mind. I don't mind seeing other people catch. I really don't. Have you got something, Pete? Oh, Pete got a skate as well. Be nice if he did have. Go easy if it's pulling. Is it dogfish like or different? See what you've got, mate. Go easy on it, mate. Anything coming? Hey, Pete's got a thorny as well. Oh, just me. Well done, mate. You what, mate? I've got a bite. The left one. Right, my left one, the one I've just put out. That's on the dongle. What's going there? Well, that's on a pop-up squid, mate. What is going on? What is on this? I don't know what's on this. It's not taking the bait though. This has got to take the bait on this dongle rig. Something on it, and it would definitely be popped up. But it's got to swallow it, so I'm going to let that go a little bit. I'm going to keep that drag open in case that runs. We're going to see Pete quickly. But wow, squid is working. Well, here's Pete with his thorny as well. So Mark and Pete have had one. Well done, mate. It's a lovely fish.
Give a good little fight, actually.
Did, mate. I saw it. Well done, mate. You're going to go and release that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well done. Well, I've got nothing now. Wow. It's taken the pop up, it's ripped it. Yeah. Ripped it to shreds. Well, that was my only pop up dongle, so I'm going to get squid out now on a pulley rig. Well, it's been a bit manic, it really has. We're filming, changing rigs. Pete, Mark getting bites. I had some bites. The last 40 minutes has flown by. I only had one pop-up dongle and it was ripped to shreds. I don't know what happened, what took it. Mark said I had a big hit and then a few other ones. When I got to it, it was pulling, but don't know. Could have been anything. Anyway, I've gone back to the pulley dropper. Just baited up squid. I've put a hole, I found a little squid. I've just put that on, hole. Let's get him out now, see what's about. Well, that happened very quick, but whatever it is, I got it. It feels alright. This is on the 3-hook flapper. Whatever it is, feels alright. Oh no, is it snagged me? Is it actually snagged me? I think whatever it is has snagged me. Oh, it's coming. Come on. There it comes. Is it a dogfish? Got a lot of weight on it. These are on tiny. This is on size 4 hook. Whatever this is. Tiny size 4. With a bit of frozen black tipped with squid. I think this dogfish has gone very light now. So let's try and keep up with this as I go down. There it comes. Wasn't out far. But what it does do, if I get it in, I'm not going to jinx it, but I can say it now, it saves me a blank. There it is, Mr. Dogfish on this little boom rig. Don't want him to tangle it. Has saved me a blank. So I'm very happy with that. There he is. Lovely. Tiny little size 4 hook. Pop it off the corner there. Beautiful fish. And unfortunately for this one, I think I'm going to keep him. Right, I've come back to this rod and it was slack. I've just had a little nod on it. I think there's something on here. So, there's a dogfish there. Let's see what's... Yep, we've got something on here as well. Got another one. They're like buses. What's this feel like? I don't know what this feels like. I saved my blank. Oh, now it's gone light. Have I? Let's be still. Yeah, they're still there. Still there. Dogfish, I think. Another dogfish. Oh, now what's going on? Has gone very light now. No, it's still there. Keep in contact with this. Come on, dogfish. Another dogfish. Come on. Where is it? There it is on the top. My second dogfish in the same amount of minutes. There we go, dogfish number 2. I'm going to keep him as well. So I've got 2 fresh dogfish to have tomorrow. Very nice. They're loving the squid. Squid here is really working today. Lovely. Well, the rods are in and the others are packing up, so I'm going to start packing up, not casting again. We're going to get some lunch before we're out of here, so pack these up and I'll come back to you in a minute. Alright, where is everyone? Where is everyone? There they are. Sweets for my Pete. We are done. We're all packed up before it's dark. It's a good session, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm pleased for these two. Actually, they both got a ray each. I didn't. I managed to get 2 dogfish on the last cast, but we all had fish. Yeah. What did you want? 2 rays and what? Yeah. What did I say? 2 rays and something else you wanted. I think I said 3 rays. £8 bass. Yeah. You know. So
Some mermaid.
Yes, mermaid.
They're talking rubbish again. This is what I have to part with all the time. Them two. I've had the Oompa Loompa. I've had my sock go missing. I've had the Oompa Loompa song sung to me. I've had, what else have I had? A toddler sock. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's only a little toddler. Did you get it out of market, that sock?
Keep your lighter warm with that, didn't you?
Where is he? Where is he?
Who is it?
But I've had to start this all over again because they were going on for so long, taking the out of me. Here we go. Look, here they are. So Pete's nicked my sock. It was only little because I'm an Oompa Loompa. Mark's been singing the Oompa Loompa song whilst catching fish, haven't we? We've had a good time, gentlemen. Trying to get some sensible chat out of these.
Yeah.
A ray each for Pete and Mark. What was that? So they've had a ray each. I've had a couple of dogfish each. I've had a couple of dogfish last cast. We thoroughly enjoyed it. We come here as a last chance saloon because the wind was too bad on the east coast of Kent. The tide was dropping. We couldn't get fishing in time for high tide. Come here, knew there'd be depth of water. We know that you can fish sometimes. And we've got fish. So we've enjoyed it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe, please like, please share. And at 6,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway, another giveaway. So please subscribe. The quicker we get there, the quicker there's going to be a competition or a giveaway. Anyway, on that, I'm going. We're going. Tight lines.